Hi everyone, it's Christy from Green Eyed Tarot. So today I thought I would come on and just do something fun, just unbox some happy mail that I got yesterday. So I'm sure many of you know Mickie Mueller. She's on Instagram. She's an author, an illustrator. She's a wonderful witch. Her YouTube channel, she shares spell work and just lots of witchy content. She has a wonderful Etsy shop. And recently she listed the last 100 copies of the Voice of Trees oracle that she created. So this she had 100 copies left. It's out of print, so she posted that she would be listing a special finale gift pack that included the oracle deck and then a whole bunch of other goodies. And so I immediately jumped on this because number one, I love her. I love her artwork, her illustrations. And I also have another deck that she created. It's an oracle deck that I've had for years, which I believe is also out of print. So I apologize, but I have the Well-Worn Path, which is a deck that she collaborated on with Raven Gramasi and Stephanie Taylor. And then they came out with a second deck called the Hidden Path. So there's a book for this. So Mickie Mueller did the art for both of these decks. They're very witchy, very pagan, very Wiccan. Like they lean, a little bit towards the Wiccan. But when I was first starting out, like exploring spirituality, I had gotten this deck and I love it. I love the artwork. It's like I said, Mickie did the artwork. It stands the test of time. So this is some of the deck. Now these are the two decks together. They have the same backs. So they sort of created these separately, but then did the second deck and they have the same backs so that you can put them together into one deck. I don't have the boxes anymore. I only have the deck and the guidebook. So it's, like I said, it's very witchy. It has like the elements, and it has like different Sabbats, but I love it. I love this deck because I love Mickie's artwork. So as soon as she put up, so here's Cakes and Wine. So a lot of this leans it's very Wiccan. It leans towards the Wiccan religion. But I was exploring that when I was exploring my spirituality when I was younger, definitely. And I still love this. I love it. It just kind of takes me back to my witchy roots. I love this card, the Fates. It's amazing. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure there's probably copies like floating around, like used copies that you can get. I'm not sure how much they go for. I never looked into it because I have the deck. So, but I love this. It's like I said, it takes me back to my early days, my witchy roots. So here's Samhain. So there's like Sabbath cards. I know there's one for like the Wiccan Reed. Here's a pentagram. So it's just a lot of witchy symbols and things like that. So yeah, so I love this. So when she put up that she was, had the last 100 copies of her Voice of the Trees oracle, which I don't have, I jumped right on it. So yesterday the box came. I'm super excited. I only like opened the box. I haven't looked inside. So I figured it would be fun to just sort of look at all the goodies. So I'm super excited. So I'm going to turn the camera around so that we can check out this finale gift pack for the Voice of the Trees oracle by Mickie Mueller. Okay, so all I've done is open the box. I haven't looked at anything yet, haven't unwrapped anything. I just opened the box. So now I'm going to unwrap this finale gift pack from Mickie Mueller. So there it is. Let's get the box out of the way. All right, let's see. So here we have, it says Mickie Mueller, has a moth, has a moon phases. So it's really nicely wrapped. All right, so let's go ahead and I always hate ripping packages open because they do such a beautiful job wrapping them up. They take such care doing it. All right. Oh, here we have a note. Okay, so let's see. I know I ordered this a while ago and I can't even remember everything that's coming in it. So this is exciting. So here we have a note. I really hope you enjoy your enchanted parcel from our studio workshop. We make each piece carefully by hand, and we're delighted to share beautiful things from our home to yours. And there's Mickie Mueller. I will definitely share her Etsy shop in the description box. I'll share her social media, put her Instagram and YouTube and everything, because like I said, she's wonderful. If you're not following her, oh my gosh, look at this. This is gorgeous. So here's the bag. It says Voice of the Trees by Mickie Mueller, limited edition finale gift set. I know she created this artwork as a send-off. It's just beautiful. Different branches from different trees. It has like this Celtic knotwork. This is just beautiful. So this is the bag, and then obviously we have the deck. So let me move this out so you can see. So here's the deck, and so now I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of look in the bag. I'm gonna put the deck aside for a minute just to kind of see what we have inside this beautiful bag. Like I said, there were several things that were being made and offered. Okay. Oh, there's something else. Okay. All right, so here we have this beautiful bag. So let's see what we have. Oh, we have a keychain that says Voice of the Trees, the grove is my strength. Wow. That is amazing. I love it. I'm definitely going to be using the keychain. Okay, so here we have another bag that was hand stamped and hand designed, and it says 16 of 100. So I have copy 16 of 100 of the finale gift set. Oh, amazing. Here we have the bookmark, Voice of the Trees. Look at this. Oh, and it's signed. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's see. Looks like we've got something else in this bag. Oh, it's a sticker. Limited edition gift pack. So these are all images from the deck, and here it's signed, 16 out of 100. Just amazing. I love it. I love all of the little bags and little goodies. And here we have a print from the deck, which does feature Oghams. So the deck is just based around the Oghams, the Celtic tree system of divination. Oh my God, I love this. I cannot wait to put this on my altar or find a place to put this in my sacred space. It's so beautiful. Okay, so those are all the goodies that came with this limited edition finale gift set. So now I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and open it, and we can go through it. I'll do that off camera because I don't think you really need to hear me and see me fighting with the plastic that's on here. But so I'll do that off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll go through the deck. Okay, so here I've got the deck all unboxed. It's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love her artwork so much. I'm so excited. So it comes in this box. This is was produced by Llewellyn. It has a copyright of 2011 on it. So it comes in this big box, which I think, I probably won't use. I'm probably definitely gonna put these in a bag. But it is a pretty small deck because it's literally just based on the Ogham system. So it's a Celtic tree alphabet, the Oghams. So I've studied a little bit. I'm definitely not an expert by any means. But Oghams usually are usually carved into pieces of wood, like little sticks or little staves. And you cast them by throwing them sort of like runes. But many creators have developed cards that represent each, rune for people who don't, for people who don't have the staves. But I know there's a lot of different places like on Etsy and things that you can get handmade ones that are made from trees. A lot of them are made from the trees that each one represents. So yeah, it's a really beautiful system. But so here's the book. We'll talk about the book first before we get into the deck. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, her artwork. This book looks amazing. I flipped through it a little bit, and I got to tell you, I'm super excited to use this. So she definitely goes into, the background of it, sort of an introduction to the system. And I love the way this is laid out. because there's a field guide to the cards, and then she has this Passage Through the Grove chapter, which is like devotionals and meditations for each Ogham. And then she's got Ogham tree magic, so this is spells and things that you can do, and then card layouts. So it's amazing. Like I said, I only skimmed through it, but it looks amazing. So here we have this really beautiful graphic of each Ogham letter. She includes the Celtic name and the actual tree associated with it, and then keywords in this little handy chart, which is amazing. This is something I think that I will definitely probably end up like putting in my grimoire, because I don't have anything with the Oghams yet in my grimoire. So I feel like that's something I'll definitely use. But yeah, so she gives all of that information in that handy dandy chart. And then we move into a field guide to the cards. Now I think, so here, we'll start with this one. So this is birch. So yes, so she gives the letter it represents and the Celtic name and how to pronounce it, which is really nice because I don't know if many of you are familiar, but with, with any kind of Gaelic, Irish Gaelic or Scottish Gaelic, the pronunciation is really difficult. I don't think anything really is spelled the way it sounds. So it's not very easy just to sound out, that language and words. So it's nice that she gives the pronunciation. So I'll definitely be focusing on trying to learn the Celtic name and how to pronounce it properly. But then she gives you the status, because as she discusses in the beginning of the book, like each Ogham has a status, it's almost like a hierarchy. So this is peasant, and then there's a divining charm, which I absolutely love, divinatory meaning and reversed meaning. And then symbolism and lore, and then field guide, which talks literally about the physical tree and what kind of tree it is, and like what type of tree, where it typically is found, like where you can find it growing, what their leaves look like. This is amazing. This looks like sort of everything you want to know about Oghams and then the trees that they're associated with in one guidebook, which is amazing. I love that all of that information is included for each card. So it's a small deck because it's only based on 25 Oghams, but the guidebook is so meaty and digs into all of this information. So I'm really looking forward to using this. And then, like I said, in the back, we have some different, in addition to the meanings of the cards and the lore that goes along with it, and about the actual physical trees, she has rituals and spells that you can do. There's, as you can see, there's like whole like guided sort of meditations where you can meditate with the tree, and then you have spell work, and she literally breaks whatever type of spell work you're looking to do. So like healing, we've got finding the answers to a question, protection talisman. She tells you which cards to use, so which Oghams and which trees you would focus on, depending on what your intention is for the spell work you're doing. So I just think that that's amazing. I am so excited about digging into this. And then here we have card spreads, card layouts. So this is one that I'm going to really enjoy going through. I feel like I'm going to probably read the book cover to cover because it's filled with information. So that's the book for Voice of the Trees. And now let's get to the cards. Okay, so these are the backs. They're absolutely gorgeous. They have this sort of antique color. You have the trees. They're just beautiful, the backs. They're pretty much a standard tarot size, which I like. It's actually the same size as the oracle, I believe, that I just showed in the beginning. They're pretty much, the same exact size. So that'll be great for using them together if I wanted to. But yeah, so this is the deck. It's pretty, shiny cardstock. It's like standard Llewellyn, type cardstock, which again, I don't mind at all. The artwork is so beautiful that I'm totally fine with the cardstock. Okay, so we start with birch, and there's keywords on each card, which is great. So if you don't want to use the book, although I feel like the book is such a wealth of knowledge and so much in there, but if you didn't want to, I guess, you definitely could. So it says growth and beginnings. And here we have Rowan, protection, defense. I just love her artwork. It's it's so grounded in nature, and it's so witchy and pagan, and it has, you know, such that Celtic, obviously, vibe, and I just adore it. It looks like there's just a lot going on. So here's Alder, Oracle, Teacher, and so you can see the Ogham is here. So if you had if you had the staves, the actual Ogham staves, let's see if we can get it to focus, then this is what would be on the stave, or like if you had them carved into little like wooden discs. But so that's the Ogham. But there's this, her artwork just has so much detail. There's so much like in the cards. So I look forward to digging into that. And here we have Willow, that beautiful art print that was included in the gift pack. Intuition, the Unseen. And there we have the Ogham. So beautiful. Ash, Transformation, Action. Here we have Hawthorn, Obstacle, Tension. I love how each Ogham on the card is sort of decorated with the different flowers, different leaves. Here we have Oak, the Mighty Oak, Strength and Endurance. Holly, Challenge, Justice. This gives me Holly King, the Holly King vibes. I love how each card is so different. So Hazel, Inspiration and Wisdom. I just love how each card is so different. Like some of them have animals, some of them are featuring people, some of them are people and animals, and it just seems really intentional, the choices that were made. Apple, Choice, Healing. Yeah, it seems it was very intentional. The art that she created, you know, to really match what each Ogham and tree symbolizes, and the energy that you get, you know, when you work with each one of those. Vine, Completion, Harvest. Ivy, Tenacity, Self. I love that. I love how the ivy is like literally growing in her hair and like around her. It's like wrapping around her. It's literally a part of her. Broom of Reed, Cleansing, Vitality. So here we have like reeds, like actual, like the trees being made into a tool that we're using. We all know brooms, sort of that symbolizing that cleansing and removing of negative. And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but keeping a broom next to your door, above your door, you know, and you're sweeping out that negative energy across your threshold. So here we have a broom for cleansing and vitality. Blackthorn, Adversity, Sacrifice. And here we can see he's been scratched by the thorns. It's caught on his cloak. He sort of snagged it. So adversity, sacrifice, a snag, you know, some obstacle that we're coming up against. I just love the artwork. Elder, Consequence, Regret. Ooh, this looks like a very powerful witch. And it looks like she's dealing out some consequences. Silver Fir or Elm, Delight and Awe. So beautiful. Force, Passion, Strength. Wow, this is amazing. This like gives me Lovers vibes. And then I know they're holding two swords, but it definitely gives me like Two of Cups vibes and Lovers vibes from the tarot. Heather, Transition, Partnership. Well, this actually is giving me Two of Cups vibes, definitely. But I love this sort of the hand fasting, you know, that symbol of coming together and partnership. So beautiful with the Heather. Aspen, Courage, Steadfastness. Wow. I love how it's like the perspective is looking up and like you're sort of like looking up at her and you see sort of the tree around that aspens, like those aspens growing around her, sort of giving her that courage. I love it. You, gateway mortality. I love that with the cauldron, sort of that cauldron as the gateway to magic. Grove, oneness, consciousness. These are really pretty. Spindle, obligation, discipline. So this is definitely giving me Pentacles vibes from the tarot. I always seem to relate everything to tarot when I'm looking at cards, any kind of oracle cards, but this is definitely sort of giving me Pentacles, the suit of Pentacles vibes. Gooseberry, comfort, success. And so this, again, relating to tarot, I see definitely maybe the Nine of Pentacles and one of the queens for sure. The Queen of Pentacles, comfort and success. Definitely that abundance and fertility. Woodbine, clarity and focus. Beach, experience, opportunity. This is sort of giving me Hierophant vibes. All right, so that is The Voice of the Trees by Mickie Mueller. I am so grateful that I was able to get one of the last 100 copies because I adore her artwork. I have mugs with her artwork on it. I have many things that I've ordered from her Etsy shop, so I will definitely link that below because if you love this artwork, she does have a lot of this artwork on many different items, things for your home, you know, just things for you to wear. Like, so definitely check it out if you like her artwork, if you're called to this. But yeah, this is just beautiful. I'm so excited I got it. I can't wait to work with it. I hope you enjoyed flipping through it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.